Hello team, this is a quick video of how to use read-only replica properly in a Prisma ORM in an NestJS application. We will quickly go through how it's getting done. So we have two containers. We have Postgres 1 and Postgres 2, both running on different ports. And if we see, we have similar schema because read-only configuration. First of all, we have to have same schema, same configuration. Note that Prisma ORM basically by default is not directly supported to use two different data sources. However, if the schema is same, there is a way to use read-only replica, which I shortly will demonstrate to you. So in, for example, we have in container number 1, we have same schema, and if I open the table, there is only one row and there is one entry only. And similar, we have on the second container, we have contrary to that 20 rows, right? So this is the configuration I have with me, and the code is like that in front of you. So basically here we have the code in front of you. So if for example I run this code and we run start, started and I open the graph tool and configure it because this is an SPS code. And if I query from the graph tool transactions, so if you notice we have total transactions as so if you notice this, the record from the other data sources also. So there are around 21 entries in total here. Right. So like for example, if you see here, the description is only transaction, but if I come here, there is only description is name. And on the aggregate, you have all the transactions from the both data sources, plus you have one row from the other source also. And this is how it's getting there, basically because in the resolver for the transactions, we have two sources in the Prisma. So here basically what we are doing is just aggregating the result from both the sources and just sorting them and returning them. Very simple. So how to achieve that? Basically the process is very straightforward. So basically in the env I have just another data source similar to database URL 2 is there. Another change you require is in the Prisma service basically. So by default where you have the Prisma service, you have another Prisma service where in the constructor you are just passing custom URL. That is the only way where you can use the second data source. The schema must be the same there. So here we are exporting two Prisma classes, right? So Prisma service and Prisma service 2. So wherever you have to use is, you just have to in the module you have to import not one but both of the data Prisma services, and in the resolver similarly you can just put that in the constructor and just simply use it. Other than that, the other configuration, note that basically Prisma is not ready for the read-only replica, is not fully fledged sources to supported to have two data sources. So this is the one shortcut way where you can use your read-only replica and reduce the load from the primary database and shift to the read-only replica.